Hi, this is part 2 of another video, so if you haven't watched my other one first on how to create nested camera scenes, go ahead and watch that because we're using some of the concepts from that video in this one. This was going to be a little bit more advanced and show you how to make extra things with your cameras, such as, extra face filters or whatever, or in this case, a bowl. Hi, you're going to learn how to create me today. Please like and subscribe this video. Isn't he wonderful? All right, let's get right to it. Alright, so once you've gone through and set up your camera scene that is nested within your other scenes, it'll allow you to do really cool things. Like, for example, jumping between scenes over here, you'll notice that my camera follows me down into the other. The way I'm using that is the Move plugin, which I think I'll cover in another video. But it also allows me to take Bowley wherever I am with me. Hello, how's it going? Alright, so now I've gone over the benefits of why you could use that and how this scene fits into my nested camera scenes. Let's look a little bit closer at how Bowley is actually made up. So if we go down here to my main camera scene, which again houses all of my other cameras in here, you'll see I've got one at the top. Now this is another scene. Again, we're doing sceneception. Bowley exists in his own scene, so it's a little bit easier to manage. I can just turn him on like that and turn him off at will. But one thing you'll notice is that it doesn't quite look correct. I can kind of position my mouth down here, but it's not just the same. So what's going on to that? Let's take a little closer look. Alright, so I'm going to do this by enabling one scene at a time and then explaining what's going on here, because there's really only two layers to this scene. There is one additional scene here called the mouth only green scene, which seems a little weird. And then there's also a looped video called, aptly named Bowley Loop. So let's have a look at that one first, as it's a little bit easier to explain. All this is just a picture of our lovely friend Bowl over here. I brought my camera nice and close to him, got a lot of light on the shots. It's just a looped video. It only goes for around 30 seconds or so. You can probably get away with 10 or seconds as long as you keep that scene nice and still. And then on top of that, you'll notice there's a little cutout that appears just below. So let's go even further down the rabbit hole and see what's in the mouth only green screen. Alright, so here you can see we're looking at what's inside the mouth only green screen. So what we can see here is my camera in front of me, which is the C920. That also exists in my main camera scene, but I've referenced it here in another scene so I can make some changes to it. And then it's just got the Snapcam device here. So this is, I'm using Snapcam to create this effect. So what is happening on this scene? So if we have a look down here and right click, go to filters, and we can see a few things. So for one thing, I'm turning myself black and white just to match Bowley's lovely sheen that he has. And then also I'm having a chroma key over the entire scene as well. Now I've already got the green screen removed from another scene. So you might be asking, why am I doing that? The reason for that is I have a picture on here. It's a very simple picture, just with a giant green background on it, with a little shape down below cut out. What is that on its own? It is simply just a PNG file, very easy to create. You can use products like paint.net or anything to do that, just with a bit of transparency cut out at this place here. Now what happens, as you'll see, is my mouth is not lined up correctly, but as soon as I turn a specific filter on for Snapcam, let's bring that over here so I can show you. There we go. This is Snapcam. This is a pretty cool piece of software for the amount of filters that you get for free. There are probably a lot of other ones out there that can do similar things. I'm choosing Snapcam because I'm more familiar with it, and I see this particular filter here, which I like to use for this particular thing. So get ready. My face is going to be very large. Are you uncomfortable yet? Because I am. I did forget to show how you create the hotkey. So you basically just go up to here in the settings, come down below and turn the hotkey for the lens on and off. And this will enable and disable the filter at your leisure. So all this is doing is basically cutting out my face and centering it. It doesn't matter where I move around the room. To show you this I'm currently moving around the place here. It does not matter. It will follow my face, which is perfect because it'll keep it centered, and the reason for that is I can put my mask over the top, and now You're starting to see how it's coming together, right? No matter where I move, this mask is always going to be here. So let's go ahead and re-enable these filters. A little bit easier to see this way. So first of all, we're going to chroma key out everything. So just the mouth that's left. Now turn it black and white to match his sheen. And I think you're starting to get the idea now. So this scene is referenced in here. It comes on the top. And there I am. Isn't that wonderful? Pretty simple to do. This allows you to do a lot of other things as well. This is just a template to hopefully inspire you to do the same. So again, just to recap, we have a main camera scene, which holds all of my scenes in there. So that means if I go over to a different scene now, where in my gameplay, I can also just press one button on my Stream Deck. There it is there. Got the Bowley button, which is essentially turning on the main camera source for Bowley on the Bowl Cam, pressing the hotkey to activate the filter within OBS, and then the other action basically reverses that. So what we've got here is pressing Control-0, which is the hotkey that I set up, and then deactivating the main camera there. This isn't just a standard multi-action, by the way. It's a multi-action switch, which essentially puts one action in motion and then does another converse action to reverse it. Very, very handy to use. Don't get that confused with the multi-action there, because they're two separate things. So that's pretty much it. I hope this has been very useful for you. I might do a couple of other episodes in the future where we create other different effects for mouthing on different characters. Snapcam is quite useful for that. If you learned something today, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see something different. I'm on Discord, Twitter, or you can catch me live at twitch.tv/wise. I'm sorry. I should know my own URL by now. Twitch.tv/wise_goat. Alright, catch you around in the next video.